In this video, we are going to see how to subscribe new Thinkific students to Mailchimp. Let's say that you are using Thinkific as a platform where you can create and sell your online courses. And here, every time there's a new user who has subscribed to Thinkific or who has been added, you want the same user to be added as a subscriber on Mailchimp, which is an email marketing tool. Now, how can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be Thinkific and your action application will be Mailchimp. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. Now on the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user. And here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And as we do that, here we have reached the dashboard. On the right hand side, you can see a blue tab, create workflow. Let's click on this. And a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is that every time a new Thinkific user is added, so automatically the same user must be added as a subscriber to Mailchimp. So I'm going to click on create here. As I do that, here you can see we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, my trigger application will be Thinkific. Let's click on this. So this is an e-education, e-learning platform where you can create different courses, you can sell them. So here the trigger event would be new user. So this workflow is going to trigger every time there's a new user enrolled on Thinkific. Now here you can see that we have received a webhook URL. This is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect with Thinkific so that Pabbly Connect can collect the information. Now here we have to follow the following steps. So this is the help desk given. First, we have to go and log into our Thinkific account. So I have already done that. Let me show you the same. So this is my Thinkific account and we are supposed to go to settings. So here you can see code and analytics. Let's click on this. Now here we have to go to webhooks. As we do that, you can see webhooks. Let's click on this. And then we have to click on new webhook. Now here we have to select the model and the topic, and here it is very well mentioned that for model we have to use user and for topic we have to use user.signup. So I'm going to select user here and here user sign up. Now here we have to paste the URL that we have just received through Pabbly Connect. So copy this, go back here and paste this over here. So once this is done, let's click on save. And here we can see that user sign up created, ready to send events. Now going back to Pabbly Connect, it is saying that do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response, which basically means that now we have to create a mock user. So I'm going back to Thinkific and now I'm going to copy this, open this in a new incognito window. So as I do that, here you can see the products. Let's say that I'm going to go for MB courses. Let's click on this. Now here we have got 3 different courses. I'm going to go ahead with Magnet Brains Dance Academy. And as I do that, here we can see we have the option enroll for free. Let's click on this. And as I do that, here we have to fill in the information. Let's say the first name is Smart, the last name is User. Then we have the email address which is smartuser@pabblytudes.com. And then we have the password. Let me give a random password. Once done, we have to give the phone number. So it is, okay, once we have filled in this information, I'm going to click on sign up. And as I do that, so I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the API response, and yes, here it is. So this is the last name which is user, then we have the first name, here we have the email address and the phone number. Now once I have received this information, I want to save this user as a subscriber on Mailchimp, which is an email marketing tool. So my action application here would be Mailchimp, and the action event here would be new member with custom fields. Let's click on connect. So now here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Mailchimp account. To do so, we are going to click on add new connection, and now we need a token to set up this connection. How can we receive this token? For this, we will have to go to our Mailchimp account. I have already logged in. Now here you can see the profile icon. Let's click on this. Then we have to go to profile. Here you can see extras. Let's go here. Then we have to go to API keys. So once we are here, as we scroll down, here we have an option create new key. So I'm going to click on this. Let's say the name of my API key here is Thinkific account. Okay. So I'm going to click on generate key, and as I do that, so my key has been released. I'm going to copy this to clipboard, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Then we have to enter the data center. Now the data center is basically, so as I take you to Mailchimp, here you can see this number US6, this is our data center. So I'm going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. Let's click on save to set up this connection. And as we do that, here we can see that Pabbly Connect is now connected with Mailchimp. Now, as I take you here, you can see what is the audience list here. Here you can see that it is Pabbly Connect. The audience list is Pabbly Connect. This has already been captured by the system. Now we have to enter the email address. So how do we do that? As I click on this, you can see the previous step, and here if I look for email address, this is it. So I have entered the information. Now the process with which I have entered the information here is known as mapping. Mapping is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written this manually, so even when my workflow was running for the nth time with new information, it wouldn't have taken that new information. It would have got stuck with this manual written information, and that is why mapping is important. Now if you wish to enter some tags, you can do that. I'm going to leave this blank. Select the status of the subscriber. So I have selected subscribed. Interest, again I'm going to leave this blank. First name, let's map the information. So this here is the first name, then the gender. So again I'm going to leave this blank. Last name here, so last name here is user, and then we have the mobile number. So here is the mobile number. Let's click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here you can see we have received the API response according to which this user must be created as a subscriber on Mailchimp. So let's go to Mailchimp now, go to all contacts. And as I do that, so here you can see smart user at pabblytudes.com has been added as a subscriber. This basically means that our integration is a complete success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to go back to Thinkific. And here, let's copy this once again, open this in a new incognito window. So here again, let's say I want this course, how to increase your business. And as I do that, I'm going to enroll for free. And now let's say the first name here is dummy. Then the last name is user1. Then we have the email address dummy user1 at pabblytudes.com. And then we have the password. So let's say the password is this, and then we have the phone numbers. So once we have entered this information, let's click on sign up, and now we are going to go back to Mailchimp. So I'm going to refresh this quickly, and here we can see that dummy user1 at pabblytudes.com with these details has been subscribed to our Mailchimp list, which basically means that our integration is a complete success. Going back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Thinkific, where the event is new user, and our action application is Mailchimp, where the event is add new member with custom fields. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.